Hey guys, MTG Noob here, bringing you a game against Burning Vengeance. And what just happened was I accidentally F6'd my turn, and it was just like really poopy on my behalf. And out of frustration, I just played out a turn, and then he dissipated my Ghoultree, and it was just pretty crappy all around. So, that being said, we're gonna go to the board. Alright, so crushing vines might be necessary, and we brought in two Bramblecrush. Um, Seems about right. Could try to bring this in, but I really doubt that's good against a deck that wants to put stuff in the yard. Okay, this hand is fine. We're going to try to get there off of Cagebreakers, I guess. And we have a Bramblecrush for his big bad Burning Vengeance, assuming that's what he has. I don't know their sideboard plan. This is game 2, so he might turn into an aggro deck, but I highly doubt that. Okay, so he's looting. He's on 3 colors. He's blue, red, and black. And we will see. Ravings, mountain, looting. Okay. And we'll play this out and make this dude happen. Okay, and we'll lose 2 cards. Just fine by us. Forest and Mulch. We don't really want the forest. Mulch would have been fine. We want to put creatures in our yard, though. Ah, I'm a crazy bitch. That's what I always think when I see Desperate Ravings. It's always my first thought. Like, let me out of here! Like some just crazy woman screaming. Hope I didn't offend any female players watching this video. Just saying, she looks a little bit crazy. Alrighty, we're gonna play a Skaab, and then see how this plays out on his behalf. Right now he's doing nothing. We're not really putting too much pressure on him. And we hit creature, mulch, Sulfur Falls. So we have 2 dudes in the yard. Next turn, we don't really want to overextend with a Boneyard Wurm, I believe. If he doesn't play a land here, we might want to just Bramblecrush his land, but I don't think that's good enough. Okay, he's got a Grotto. Maybe we should take out his Grotto. I mean, might be super greedy. Let's swing first, see if our guy doesn't get Brimstone volleyed. I would think he's got a trick here, because why wouldn't he just flash that back is the question. Might have like a Geist Flame or a Brimstone Volley. No? Okay. Alright, play out our Grotto. Play out our Boneyard Wurm is option 1. It'll be a 2-2, and then if we draw land, we're good. We're beating him down, but it's really only 3 a turn, so he's on a 5-turn clock. I think he'll be able to end up beating us, just crushing his land here. So we're going to hold off on this Bramblecrush. See what happens. I guess he wants to Ravings here. Okay, he wants to Alchemy. Better yet. So he might try to sweep the board here. We really just want to try to get in with a Cagebreaker hit and win off of that. He is playing Silent Departure. Ooh, he's got Secret Tech. Secrets of the Dead. Lantern Spirit. Sexy. Alright. You got some stuff going on. Battle of the Graveyards. I would have brought you the first video. It was actually a good match, but me F6ing my turn and then getting my guy countered was not great. The guy wouldn't have got countered if I didn't F6 my turn, so I would have had about a turn 5 10/10 Ghoultree in play, and you know how good that can be. Here we go. Let's see what he's doing. If he doesn't play a land here, which I find hard to believe, I might just crush it. Wonder if he's making a ton of spiders. I doubt it. Spiders are only good in creature decks. I would think he's got to try to sweep my board if he has it. If not, I might crush here. See, the fact that he's not looting is telling me he's either got a removal spell or he's got wants to do a Desperate Ravings or another Alchemy on his end step. This is kind of bad because if this would have came in untapped, we would have been very happy. I think we're ahead enough where we could try to crush one of his lands. I think crushing the blue land is really good. Could also crush the red land. But the problem is he's got everything in his yard. But then he spends his turn doing that, and right now he's on a clock. Let's try it. Let's go for it. I'm gonna try to crush his land. I'm not gonna crush this. The green is not really important in his deck. Let's, I guess, crush the red land, since it is really his win condition. If you think that's wrong, let me know. I mean, I could have tried to crush the blue land or the grotto, but you let me know what you think. Okay. He thinks twice in response. Okay, so maybe the blue land was a little bit better, but I kind of want to keep him off red spells, especially if he is playing like a Blasphemous Act or something like that. Okay, so he loots here. And then gonna try to bash in for a few. I mean, I didn't really want to play out the Bramblecrush there, but it was one of those turns where I felt like I wasn't doing enough if I just waited. But at this stage in the game, I don't think we're going to lose to a Burning Vengeance. Like, okay, he picks off this guy, then he picks off this guy, and over the course of a turn or few, you know, that's what happens. Alright, so he kills our Boneyard Wurm by putting it to our hand. Gonna bash in here. Now we could Instincts, or we can have two attackers and cause him to spend his turn dealing with this, which I like much better than just playing out a Boneyard Wurm. So let's play a Cagebreakers. He's got to insta-deal with it. And then if he doesn't, then we just win, I guess. Whereas the Boneyard Wurm wouldn't kill him this turn. And we could always Tracker's Instincts pre-combat. So, I mean, that's what we're going to try to do. Okay, I'm assuming this is bounce. Ooh, Devil's Play. Okay, that's fine. Did not expect that. Okay. We still lose all of our guys to a not a Brimstone Volley, to a Blasphemous Act. So, let's see, is Cagebreakers the right guy for the job? He's buying himself some turns. He's got to deal with this. We could always Tracker's Instinct. I mean, Ghoultree kills him. Now, I think we're in the same spot as we were last time. Side in the Cagebreakers here. He's got to either bounce it or burn it. If this is Blasphemous Act, then... which it looks like it might be. Okay, Blasphemous Act, that's fine. Okay, and as long as he doesn't have another Blasphemous Act, I think we're good. Let's see how many creatures I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this costs 3. This can potentially put more creatures in the yard. We want to play out 2 dudes this turn. So as long as we don't have another Blasphemous Act, then I think we're good. But he's also got to have another land. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's, I guess, use it, since I guess I miscalculated. And I guess we'll take a Ghoultree. I guess it's better than Boneyard Wurm. And now we have an 8/8 and a 10/10 in play. And he has to have land Blasphemous Act, or just, I would believe, he'd have to have Flashback, Silent Departure, and another Silent Departure from hand, and a land. And then next turn we're just going to drop whatever we need to drop. And it will be hot, because we like to drop things like they're hot. And we always have Tracker's Instinct Flashback here. So I guess he's figuring out his turn. His turn is probably not going to be able to deal with 18 power, which is a lot to deal with. Alright, so let's go to game 3. Really sorry I didn't bring you game 1 here. Kind of wish I had, but, you know, you tilt whenever you end up going like, let me do this, let me do that. Alright, Ranger's Guile might actually be decent against him. I definitely don't think we need these crushing vines. I didn't see anything. I'm tempted to bring these bad boys in, but, you know, what are they going to do? Nothing? I mean, it's going to help him mill. So let's bring in 2 Ranger's Guiles and see if this 1/1 hexproof that has all the rage is any good. Ugh, this hand is not sexy. We're on the draw. We have a turn to draw a land into a creature. I'm going to mulligan this. I'm going to also mulligan this. And I'm going to mulligan this. And I'm going to keep this. This is probably as good of a 4-land hand as you can ask for, as long as he doesn't kill my Pilgrim. Like, we have the ability to draw into a bunch of lands. I mean, this is a dead card at the moment, but we're doing our thing. I mean, not much you could do, right? Pilgrim beats. So, we even drew the land if he tries to kill our Pilgrim. Oh, he's got double blue. He kept a greedy hand. He's greedy. He's greedy. Alright, we'll try to get lucky here. And by lucky, I mean not that lucky. Let's get our beat on. If he does not drop a red source, I am going to try to play this Splinterfright, even though it'll be a 2/2. Okay, so he thinks twice. Geez, I really hope he doesn't drop Burning Vengeance here, since our Bramblecrush went into the yard. Oh, this is... Oh, boo! No, it's actually not that bad. Wolf Run is better in play. Okay, drop Splinterfright. It's a 3/3. If it survives the turn, awesome. If it doesn't, this game's pretty much over, I would think. Get another thing twice. I'm going to say Devil's Play my Splinterfright for 3. That's my call. Silent Departure would be welcome as well. Ooh, okay. Alright, well, we got to flip flip some dudes. Flip some dudes. Dudes flipping. We flip a lot of dudes. Holy crap, we flip some dudes. Alright. Drop that. Drop that. See if we can get lucky here. Oops. See if we don't cheat. No need in doing that. Let's do this and this. There we go. There we go, noob. Oh, man. 3 lands. That was kind of penis. if you don't mind me saying. Yeah, we're gonna bash. So we're gonna play out this nerd just in case he dies. We will pass the turn. We're hoping to get a big swing in there with this guy here. Maybe we shouldn't have played him out. Because if he dies, then he could Brimstone Volley our guy. We're hoping we ride out this Mulch 4 Splinterfright. We'd also take one of our other Bramblecrushes, which we so lovingly milled away. This doesn't seem good. Think twice, kill our guy. That's totally fine by us. He did play out a mountain already, so I don't know how he can kill this. He's probably got a bounce spell. If not, that's good for us. Flip some dudes. We flipped some dudes. Alright, we're going to instincts here. 1, 2, 3. And we will take this. Man, if only we had that Ranger's Guile. Okay, we're going to bash for 8, I believe. And now I'm at a point where I think I gotta play these guys. Because they're just going to sit here in my hand otherwise, and I don't think I could recover. Alright, so he's Ravings. He Ravings away a Grotto, and got a Grotto, which I don't know if I like that. He's gonna loot here. I'm just gonna F6. Something bad's happening. And if he just scoops, that's amazing. Yay! Malta 4. What up now, everybody? Well, that was an awesome game from the Malta 4. I think we played well, obviously. If you see something you didn't like, comment it up, help me get better. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.